Okay, so first things first, I just want to mention that I actually started your reading earlier and got distracted by something that startled me and decided to stop your reading. And I wasn't going to finish it tonight. However, um, I was trying to hang a curtain up, and when I went to get the thumbtack out of the wall, my table, which was my stability, broke and I fell. And a few cards fell to the ground, and the rest, which is really crazy, the rest all stayed in place on the table. And what's crazy about that is I had four decks laid out, four decks placed out and laid out ready to be used in this reading, and none of them moved when the table broke and I fell, except for the ones that fell on the floor. So I feel like this is a very significant reading, and I feel like that was a very significant moment. I feel like you might be in the energy of feeling like everything is falling apart, or maybe you are hurting from everything falling apart. And what I mean by that is, the reason why I say that is because your reading starts out, you've got the Knight of Wands in reversed, the Lovers in reversed, and the Ace of Swords. And that right there tells me immediately that there is manipulation and a control of power dynamic in your situation and in your relationship. Then you have the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands in reversed, and the Six of Pentacles in reversed. And that tells me that the female energy in this relationship already had a knowing that something wasn't right in her unity. She felt like it was time for her to stop giving as much as she was to this energy. She, he, take it how it resonates. You understand what I'm saying? There is no gender in tarot, only energies. So you could be a man and still be in feminine energy. Anyways, now you've got the Two of Pentacles in reversed, the Chariot in reversed, the Empress, and the Six of Wands in reversed, the Eight of Swords, the World in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the King of Swords in reverse. And this tells me, okay, the Two of Pentacles means that one of these energies in this relationship was juggling two worlds. And with the Chariot in reverse, they lost control of the reins on the situation. Eventually, they lost control of the situation. They no longer had control of what it was that they ended up with. They juggled these two worlds for too long. And so there's the feminine energy again, and she is in her divine energy. She is a mother figure, take it how it resonates. She might have been this other energy's wife. They may have been married. It could have been a unity. But this is a very strong divine energy. The Six of Wands tells me that she decided to part ways from the situation. But whereas where the Six of Wands would be a victory right side up after a lot of conflict and war, with the Six of Wands in reverse, it tells me she didn't want to walk away. And it caused her a lot of mental anguish. And it really turned her entire world upside down. she tried to fight for it for too long. And when she gave up fighting for it, well, who says she was to give up right now? But I would say that she's fighting to get her world back in the state where it needs to be, where she's got a comfortable stability wrapped up in her world again. She wants that, and that's what the Page of Swords represents: is someone standing in with and expressing what they believe, in a very logical, sharp sort of way. But when you look at the King of Swords in reverse, he is in a sense of denial, blind to what the situation really is, or how it might matter, and also just extremely unlogical. Just, yeah. These two energies, they're clashing heads. One knows what they want and the other does not. And it has caused the energy who was in this for the long haul to be very angry, or maybe not angry, but hurt. Like, eventually they gave up. They got tired.